opportunity to get on and say hi. I am being busy, flying by the seat of my pants today. I'm being busy. I'm getting ready to go on a retreat. So I've got very limited resources on my table, and I've got very limited even adhesive, but we'll get things happening. Hope that you're all well. We had a fabulous month last month with Stampin' Up, a great joining promotion. There will be more if you missed that one, but oh boy, that was fabulous. I welcome 5 new team members to my team, and I'm sure that they're going to have a wonderful experience. One of the things I love about Stampin' Up is the community that it brings to us all. It helps us all to come together, and we get to hang out with like-minded people. So, which is essentially why I'm going away. So how about we get started? Okay, now I'll just open up this screen. I pulled out my beautiful balloons. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I know that I will use the happy birthday. I do have, oh, I'm a bit crooked here. I do have another birthday card. I'm going away, but my family's going out this weekend so that they can go to a birthday party. So I thought I'd pull in, these are the Memories and More cards. I'm not sure if you've seen these ones. I haven't made a card with you with them, but I made a card the other day and it had no stamping on it. So I thought I'd give that a whirl again. All right. So the girls are going, and my husband are going to a 21st. It's a set of twins. Last week's card, the week before last card with the presents is one of the ones that's going. This one's going to be the other one. Now, so I thought I'd show you these bright and beautiful Memories and More card pack. You get 2 of each. These are both sticker sheets. They're made for using in the little pocket scrapbooking type things. But you know what? They make great cards too. So they're double. The sticker sheets are single-sided, but there is 2 of each one. These are the card packs. They're a little bit bigger than what Australian standard cards are, but they fit perfect. They're the same size as what you'd get a photo printed. So they're 6x4. So you can use them for a card. As you can see, they're double-sided. I'll just have a quick flick through. Oh, that's nice and bright. I've used some of them for some other things, so they won't all be here. But just so that you can see, today is the day. 21. Wow. I can remember when my first baby was 21. I've got another baby that's going to be 21 in February. She told me I'm not allowed to have a themed birthday party. I've got another thing coming for her. Hi, how you going? If you hit the like on Restream, it'll let me see who is talking to me. So, because at the moment it just says Facebook user. So we can, I'm not sure who's chatting, but that's okay. Everybody is welcome. So today's the first time I'm also going live on Twitter at the same time. Let me add that to the list. So I thought I might as well. So you never know, it might be someone, might find some people there too. Okay, so they're the large ones. They're 6x4. If using them in pocket scrapbooks, they make great little pocket scrapbook embellishments, that sort of thing. If you're using them on a 12x12, you can use them on a 12x12 as well, and you can do layer upon layer. If you're into scrapbooking, that's what this month's scrapbooking theme is with the global scrapbooking community that I belong to. It's called Layer Me Up. So layer upon layer. So might have to see what I can come up with this weekend, although I am planning to get some of my Christmas cards done. So I'm too busy chatting and not doing. So another one, double-sided. I know what I used one of these for, and I think I did show you. I used one. Oh, I like that one. I'll pull that one out. That's the one I was looking for. I used one for a baby card, of all things. If you flick back at through some of the videos, you might find it. It was a little pink and blue, a little pink note card that I used. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Nice, you're a star. Enjoy today. That's always very sweet. Some rainbows, fun times, good friends, great memories. So these sets have got 2 of each in them. The Christmas sets that have come out have got more. They've got 4. So they're a bit different, but these have got 2 of each card. That's the one I used for the baby. So there's only one of that one. Look, there's places for you to do some journaling. Let's party. Cheers to you. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. All right, way to go. That'll make it. It's a shame it's not yellow. I could have used that for my daughter's new car. It's very yellow. All right. Oh, and there's the other Hip Hip Hooray. So I have to decide between these two. Okay. Oh, happy day. It is a happy day. It's going to be a happy day, but I don't want that one. I didn't show you the back. All right. So if you like, and there's good old happy birthday. You've seen what that one in the catalogue, and there's make every day a celebration. I really like that, but that's not what I'm going to use today. I think the Hip Hip Hoorays are what's going to do it for me. And I'm only going to stamp on the inside. So I've got stickers for the outside. I've got some ribbon trim from the jewel pack of ribbon trim. Thank you. And I've got everything's packed. So I've got one ink pad with me, which I'll have to put back. I've got my dregs of my you all use these bits, don't you? Just checking, because they're dimensional as well. You just need to use your scissors to cut around, and these ones are from the minis, and so you get bigger, thicker edges. So they're really great if you're making a shaker card. Let me say. I've even got my pack of stashes, insides, fronts, etc. So I will grab out a middle because I need that. And I'm thinking, do I have? I don't think I've got the colour I want. The colours that come in here are the new Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Bubble Bath, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, and Pretty Peacock. So I don't actually think I'm going to have the colour I need in there. So that might have to go to the side. Yeah, I don't even have a bone folder. Like, wow. Okay, so I had a card class on the weekend, and this is one of the pieces that we used in the card class. So I thought, well, I've got a spare. Now, I do find it harder to get these correct because they go against the grain of the paper and they're not as neat. So I usually score them, but I do have my trimmer here just in case. So I'm just grabbing a bone folder because I have hundreds of them. All right. Probably exaggerating just a bit there. So Hip Hip Hooray. All right. And I could put, was there anything solid that I liked? That's pretty cool. Nah. I really like this one. I think this would make just a really nice card by itself. But, right, wouldn't it? How cool is that? I really want to just use that Hip Hip Hooray. So let's pull out. All right, let's pull out this baby. And let's put some sprinkles all over the back of our page. Now, you do need your mat because it is a photo polymer stamp set. Okay, and like I said, I've got one colour with me. So what I'm going to do with this one colour is I'm going to stamp some random balloon, just the sprinkly bits. So it looks like confetti, and you'll see, I didn't bother with the inside because it's going to have my my front on it. Okay. There's also a paper pack. All right. I'll just pop that one back. So I'm even on block rations because they're all packed as well. It's like, all right. So that's that. Because we're doing a birthday theme, Why doesn't that look like it wants to? It's not inking up properly. That's better. Okay, we'll stick a couple of balloons. On there. That's our inside piece. And I'll put balloon on here. Oh, I so want to overlap them. See what happens. Oh yeah, that looks all right. Okay, give that one a clean. All right. So cards don't need to take you a long time. They don't need to have a lot of bits to them to look good. They just need some thought. So this one here's got a little taggy thing, so I can't forget my taggy my string. That's what it is. So that envelope looks pretty good. So I'll just put some string on this balloon here. And just put somewhere like that. So it gives you the feeling that there should be some string there for that other balloon. Okay. I'm going to end up with really blue fingers here. Let's pop that back under there. Now, where's the happy birthday? I really like this happy birthday. Oh, that's not it. That says so thrilled for you. That's not the one I want. Is there a happy birthday on those? Happy parade. I'm thinking we might do party time. What do you reckon? So that means I need to have happy birthday on the inside. Okay, and might put it sort of in the middle. I don't normally do that. There we go. It's all very blue. But do you know what? I'm going to add some multicolored balloons because we've got stickers, so we can use the stickers as well. So everyone, when you're looking through your catalogue, don't discount the Memories and More packets. Okay, so I can't decide whether I want this one here or this one here, but I am leaning towards this one here. This is the ribbon I've got, so I think that that will go quite nice. And I'm thinking that we need party time on it. All right. So, oh boy, let's just decorate my inside a bit more because I can actually focus on that. Because I'm thinking that we probably need, I'm going to have, oops, that's two of them. Why do you not want to peel up? They're nice and thick, these stickers. That's not really going to work, is it? All right. That doesn't do what I want it to do. So, but it might work on the front. All right, so I'll just put it there for now. Okay, so on the inside, let's add some stars then. So, because they can be a bit like confetti. I want that green one. Okay. And we need a third, don't we? What colour next? This one here. These are all laser cut, so you sort of just got to grab them. Okay, some stars. That's going to go on my inside. So let's work on this piece. Now, you can chop up other pieces to go on the front. You can frame it if you want to. I've got a little bit of azure afternoon here, so I can frame it with this one. So I'll just cut a piece. Now, those little ones are 3 by 4, which will mean this will need to be a little bit bigger than that. So around the 8 centimetre mark. I say it's 3 by 4 in inches because that's what they're sold in. And I'm doing it just a smidge bigger than that. Okay. So the 3 by 4s fits in the pockets really nicely. And this I just added a less than 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. So that one there, I am actually going to glue it straight down. I do have some glue here, believe it or not. It's a bit gummy, but you know, don't need a lot. Okay. And you can glue that straight down onto there. So when I cut my mats, I add 1/4 of an inch on one side and 1/4 of an inch on the end. And then that gives me what essentially is an 1/8 of an inch all the way around. All right. I do maths, I do cards in both inches and in centimeters because that's just essentially what I'm used to. Now, I wanted to do, because there's only a single layer here, I do want to have some ribbon on either side. I have the choice that I can put it underneath here and just use lots and lots of ribbon, or you can cut it and not use so much. So it depends on how much you've got as to what you want to do. Okay. The ribbon is very reasonably priced. So if you don't want to, I didn't bring over my tape. I don't have any tape. If you don't want to use, I don't think I've got any behind me either. So we're going to have to get a bit creative here. I don't normally use this glue to do this, but it's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'll put that on there and I'm going to just let it sit there and dry for a sec while I chat. So what happens is the ribbon's quite reasonably priced. So you can use a lot more of it if you need to. You can always get some more. But you get meters and meters of it. Most of them you get about 9 meters. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm actually letting that dry a bit because then it becomes tacky. Once it becomes tacky, everything will stick to it. All right. This glue doesn't dry. It dries clear, but it doesn't dry without it being sticky. So stuff will stick to it. May it, dirt, the envelope, anything else that really comes in contact with it. So you can use it as a tacky type glue, but you don't want it on the front of your card. You want to make sure that there's none on the front of your card. All right. This is what I usually use the tape for, so that I don't have to do this, but it's all packed essentially. So I'm going to just have it so that that bit runs along there. I'll turn this one over and run it back along there. And I really should have done another little bit up there. Because I want it to stick up there as well. And the reason why I'm attaching the ribbon with some glue is because then it's not going to fall out. And I could have just jammed it in between my dimensionals, because I am going to put this on, I am going to sit this on dimensionals. But I think, no, actually I might sit that flat. What do you reckon? Sit that bit flat, and then I can go higher with the other bits. All right, so we've got hip hip hooray. Okay, so this bit's going to go on flat. So let me just pop some adhesive on it. Whoopsie. Wipe that on my pants. Even my fingers are sticky now. Okay, what have we got happening here? All right, so make sure it's nice and square. Yeah, that looks good. Pop that down there. So when that glue is a bit tacky, what it does is it'll stick, but it becomes a bit more repositional. While it's really wet, everything's moved. Like you've got choice, got a bit of wiggle room, and you can wiggle things around. Now I'm just going to bring this balloon back over. I'm fingering the back of it to try and decrease how sticky it is, because I'm actually going to use dimensionals under it. Well, bits of dimensional. So when I say you can use this bit, this is what I mean. So you can literally just chop it and use it. Now, I don't even have my take your pick tool to pull all my bits off like I did the other week. Okay, so that bit's going to go somewhere there. And I'm thinking we need party time, but I think we need more balloons. All right. So let's get, party time's going to have dimensionals. As well. So we'll pop some of them under there. Yeah, they're sticking to me. I think that one's probably going to be a bit too. That one sticks out, so we'll just shoot a bit off. Now I haven't pulled the backs off them so that I can keep the knot, like I can make sure that they're how I want them before I pull the backs off. All right, because there's so many different options. Whoops, why did I snip? I thought I snipped that bit. Okay, I mustn't have. All right, this is how we make it go further. And so I'm planning this weekend to get, I bought the new rustic countdown kit. So I'm planning to get that done. And so I'll have a play with that. And oh, let's do it like, what do you reckon? That looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Oopsie. Okay. And look, I haven't used any, so far I haven't used any stamping on the front, which I'm not going to, so that's okay. So let's take off the back of that one. Stick it down. We'll do this one. Oh, I wish I didn't have my take your pick tool with me. Just make sure your words are straight. You know how you've got to hold your tongue in the right direction. I need a 21, I think. That's packed as well. My letters and my numbers are packed as well because I'm taking a couple of the kids' school photos, because although they've all finished school, I haven't finished scrapbooking them, the school photos, because I don't do them very often because I'm a bit over green and gold scrapbooking. All right, so that's looking pretty good there. All right, so I've done all that. And we need to just glue our inside in. And then we have another birthday card. Nice, quick and easy birthday card. And you can use this and you can make heaps of birthday cards really, really fast. They make really great gifts. Christmas is coming, and so we need to make Christmas cards. But with Christmas coming, they make really good gifts, a packet of birthday cards, especially for people that have everything. How's that? Look at that. What do you reckon? Looks good? Yeah, he's being noisy. He doesn't have anyone else to compete with yet. None of the others are crowing. But there we go. That's one birthday card. And not bad. I think we've been relatively quick today so far. So, you know, you can, I've got another piece of, what colour is this? I've got a piece of some old olive here. Let's see what we can, if we can work some old olive into this. Don't like my chances, but you never know. My rooster's being pretty loud, but I've got all the windows open because it's a beautiful day here. Rightio. Now, this set didn't have old olive in it, but when you look through it, anything that's got your lemon lime twist will potentially work. Okay. Right. And you're going to cover it up, most of it anyway. So it depends on how you play the game. That one will work. Nice and quick and easy. That one there, we could just trim it down and stick it on and boom, Bob's your uncle. What's the rest of the saying? And Mary's your aunt. Okay, let me just trim that one down. Okay, because our cards are a little bit smaller. So 6 is just over 15 centimeters. So 6 inches is just over 15 centimeters. The card front here across here is 14.9. So I'm going to do that as 14.5. But I don't want to take off. I want to still keep my happy birthday on the inside. So I'm just going to take off a couple of millimeters off that side. And then turn it over and do the same on the other side, so that I'm looking at about 14.5. Just because in that way, I haven't taken too much of it off. Now, actually I haven't taken enough. So I need to take a little bit more. I don't know why that piece is a bit smaller. So I love this trim. It lets you take the finest little pieces off. And this old olive here works perfectly next to the lemon lime twist. So it's actually going to match beautifully. Now that will also work. Oh, I don't have my, it's really aggravating not having all the adhesive here. It's all packed, ready to go. Okay. Because I wanted to put a bow, but I can't. All right, no trim. All right, so just put a little bit of adhesive on the back here, and you could go along and you could make a whole collection out of this, of cards that you could put a bow around or a belly band and make them a really pretty gift for someone. One of my friends, I used to make her cards every year, and I'd send her a pack of cards that would have the I'd also send her stamps. So she'd get a packet of cards with enough stamps to send each one of those cards to her friends. And then she was funny. She always used to buy me one of those cards that you can get from the newsagents for $1, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Now there's no stars in here, but there's streamers. But I don't have a big enough block, so we won't be using that. And I'm thinking that we might have to go with those balloons again. Actually, you know what? I think it's time for a celebration, is what we're going to stamp on the inside. Now, I do have another envelope. I've got some of the paper here as well, but we're not going to use that. Okay, so it doesn't have stars in the stamp set, but we will pull some balloons in, so that's okay. I always make my envelopes at the same time. And the reason being is then because I store them together. I think it's time for a celebration. Look at the mess that I made there. And the reason why I do that is so that I've always got an envelope ready to go with it when I go to use my card. Okay. I'll just pull out. What did I do with that balloon? I'll do the envelope the same as I did before. Okay. One balloon. Two balloons. Well, one was better than the other. You always get that. All right. And little tails. It's not advisable to use such a big block with such a little stamp, but you do what you can. When I've got a big block, I have a tendency to put my little stamp closer to the edge so that there's less mess. Okay. And because this one here is going on the inside and there's stars on the front, we can use stars on the inside as well. Okay. Let's go with this one. And that one. And that one. Okay. What else could we put on the front there? I actually think it looks pretty smick as it is. Single layer, very easy, very quick. And pop on some glue on the inside and we will be considered done. Make sure you put it on the right way. I've been known to do that before. What about you guys? Now, because we've got so many stars there, one of the things we can do, we've got quite a few stars on here as well, is just to make it so that it's got some dimension. They're too big. Is I'm going to stick some stars onto the front because I like things that are a couple of layers. Single layers don't really do it for me. So like that. Look at that. And what other color can we do? There's that blue one. Yep, we'll have that blue one. Got to hold my tongue in the right spot. And do we want to stick a little one on? What's the vote? Yep, let's stick this little tiny one here on. Now this one here is going to need a very tiny bit of dimensional because it's only tiny. It would be perfect with a mini dimensional. However, they're packed, ready to go away. They're already on holidays, my dimensionals. And I'm going to put over, do I want to put over that yellow one? No, I'm going to put it there. Okay. All right, so that's 2 cards using the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More Cards kits. Okay. There is envelopes and card bases that go with them that you can purchase separately, but this way you can pull in all the different colours. And if you're like me, you've got a stock of all the different colours. And I don't always use them just for the cards. I do some scrapbooking with them. They're lots of fun, and yeah, look forward to seeing you all guys next time. I'll see you next week. If you need anything, you can click the button and go to the store. And if you want to join, you're welcome to join us. No problem. If you want to join us, you can always click the Join with Courtney button when you head into the online store. The joining kit has gone back to $169 for $235 worth of product. Always worth it. And then you get a continual discount all the while that you stay current. And I don't know about you guys, but my list just keeps getting longer and longer. All right, I'm headed off to retreat, so I'll see you all on the other side. Bye. Have a good weekend.